Welcome to Catholic News World.
Welcome to Catholic News World. Please subscribe to our channel. My name is Steph. Here are this week's breaking news headlines.
Archbishop Noel Treanor, Apostolic Nuncio to the European Union, died suddenly. Archbishop Treanor, who was serving as Nuncio to the EU and Bishop Emeritus of Down and Connor, died in Brussels, Belgium, at age 73. The Bishop Emeritus of Down and Connor, Ireland, passed away on the morning of Sunday, August 11th, due to a heart attack. COMIS President Monsignor Mariano Crociata said, "We have lost a true man of dialogue who passionately and creatively accompanied EU integration from a Catholic perspective." Archbishop Treanor left an indelible mark on all of us. He was a tireless servant of God, a true man of dialogue, an accurate analyzer, and an exceptionally gifted speaker. In Northern Ireland, he was a fervent promoter of reconciliation and peace, acting as a bridge builder between communities. As an enthusiast advocate of the European project as a means to achieve the common good, he later laid the foundations for COMIS's development, bringing the voice of faith to the heart of the European Union, and was a key contributor to the establishment of Article 17, TFEU, as a tool for dialogue between the churches and the EU. The Bishop of Down and Connor, Most Reverend Alan McGuckian, upon the death of Archbishop Treanor said, "It is with a profound sense of shock and sadness that I learned yesterday of the death of Archbishop Noel Treanor. As a priest of the Diocese of Clogher, as Bishop of the Diocese of Down and Connor, and in later years as Apostolic Nuncio to the European Union, Archbishop Treanor continuously dedicated and devoted his life to the proclamation of the gospel, to the pastoral care of the vulnerable, and to the social mission of the Church. I know that you will join me in praying for Archbishop Noel Treanor, and in offering his brother John, his sister Mary, and his wider family and friends, and all who knew and loved him, our heartfelt condolences and our prayers over the days ahead." Archbishop Treanor will be remembered as a tremendously gifted academic, a proficient modern linguist, and a highly skilled diplomat. His comprehensive knowledge of Catholic social teaching and his adept understanding of European Union legislation and policy led to his appointment to the Commission of the Bishops' Conferences of the European Union, COMIS, in 1989, a post he held until his ordination as Bishop of Down and Connor in 2008. Archbishop Noel was also keenly alert to supporting the ongoing peace process in Northern Ireland, and to progress ecumenical and interreligious dialogue, seeking to strengthen and build upon established relationships with other Christian churches and world religions through respectful dialogue and personal friendship. Archbishop Treanor had a deeply held personal conviction that in the midst of war, political and financial instability, conflict, and societal change, diplomacy would play a pivotal role in facilitating peace and reconciliation. As we give thanks to God for the years of ministry and service of Archbishop Noel Treanor, we entrust him to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. I commend his soul into the hands of God and pray that he may enjoy eternal rest. Over 2,500 Knights of Columbus gathered at their 142nd Supreme Convention in Quebec, Canada, with nearly 50 bishops concelebrating Mass. The Knights of Columbus welcomed more than 2,500 knights and their families, members of the Catholic hierarchy, and special guests from 10 countries to their annual Supreme Convention in Quebec City. Patrick Kelly, who is the 14th and current Supreme Knight of the Knights of Columbus, explained that the Knights' membership rose to 2.1 million members last year, with 92,000 new people enlisting in the organization, one of the best years for growth in the last 100 years. He also announced that Knights offered more than 47 million hours serving and sacrificing for the sake of others, and set a new record for donations, $190 million. Nearly 50 bishops concelebrated Mass this morning at the 142nd Supreme Convention, a votive Mass of Saints Joachim and Anne, the grandparents of Jesus. Cardinal Orlando Quevedo, Archbishop Emeritus of Cotabato in Mindanao, Philippines, was principal celebrant, and Cardinal Thomas Collins, Archbishop Emeritus of Toronto, was the homilist. Their awards session annually recognizes individual knights, councils, assemblies and jurisdictions throughout the world who have faithfully carried out the mission of the Order's founder, Blessed Michael McGivney. This year, the International Family of the Year Award went to Joe and Tiffany Ampey and their 13 children. Since 2018, Tiffany and Joe, a member of Council 689 in Marquette, Michigan, have adopted 4 children with special needs, 3 of whom were born in Ukraine. After Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, they received many requests for help from their children's birth families and other contacts they had in the country, and they began arranging deliveries of medical and other supplies there. Since the war began, the family has traveled repeatedly to Poland and Ukraine, delivering more than 200,000 pounds of humanitarian aid. Their honorees exemplify how Knights live their faith in service to their family, parish, community, and country through charitable outreach, fraternal leadership, membership growth and retention, and insurance sales and service. Guests at the Supreme Knights Award session also enjoyed a performance by award-winning Canadian folk band Lee. Kelly wrote, "We're here to mark 142 years of being on mission. It's fitting that we're here in Canada, for this is where we first became an international brotherhood, just 15 years after our founding. And since then, we've spread around the world. Everywhere we go, we serve the family and strengthen the faith. And today, I want to express my gratitude. To each and every Brother Knight, thank you for making this a banner year in charity, unity, and fraternity. This is a special year for another reason. It has now been 350 years since the Church established the first diocese in Canada. It happened here, in Quebec City. At the time, the diocese stretched from the Arctic Circle to the Gulf of Mexico. And ever since, the Catholic faith has shaped this country and this continent in profound ways. And we stand with Canada's bishops and priests to continue this witness. Today, we're especially honored to be with our devoted Brother Knight, the Archbishop of Quebec and Primate of Canada, Cardinal Gérald Lacroix. Your Eminence, congratulations on this 350th anniversary. In his homily, Cardinal Collins reflected on the holy wisdom represented by Saints Anne and Joachim, which he described as knowledge and experience and intelligence tempered by humility and illuminated by the grace of God. He urged Knights to seek wisdom in daily prayer, scripture reading, and the lives and writings of the saints. Another Catholic church was destroyed in Ukraine by a Russian attack. News of an August 11th attack was released by the Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church on its website that same day. The UGCC did not specify if there had been casualties. On Sunday, August 11th, 2024, Russian forces destroyed the Church of the Holy Martyr Cyprian and Martyr Justina in the village of Antonivka, Kherson region, with a missile strike. According to the parish priest, Ihor Makar, the destroyed church was the first to be built on the territory of the Odessa Exarchate, which was separated from the Odessa-Crimea Exarchate in 2014. It was situated just 300 meters from the Dnipro River and accordingly on the front line. Today's destruction was the second attempt by the occupiers to destroy the church. On Friday, August 9th, a drone strike caused a fire, but local residents and parishioners managed to extinguish it and save the shrine. According to the press service of the Odessa Exarchate, the parish of the Holy Martyr Cyprian and Martyr Justina in Antonivka, Kherson Oblast, was founded in 2005, with the first Divine Liturgy celebrated by Father Ihor Makar on October 19, 2005, according to the press service of the Odessa Exarchate. Initially, services were held in a private house. In 2012, a chapel was set up in the priest's room and residence. During his pastoral visit to Odessa on May 17, 2014, Exarch Mikhailo Bubny consecrated the newly built chapel for the Greek Catholic community.
Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to Catholic News World's channel. God bless.